So, full disclosure, I definitely was a mask wearer. I mean, from the time there was a hint of anything all the way through until about 3 weeks ago, I was wearing a mask. Now, the minute at which I put the mask down, please know the pandemic is officially over. Since it is, I wanted to take a minute to talk about lessons of the pandemic. I know whenever we have crisis moments, our goal tends to be survive this, get on to the next thing. Get through this, resume life the way it was always supposed to be. But I feel like anytime the entire world, probably for the first time in any of our lives, was engaged in the same activity, having the same experience, all together at the same time, that's worthy of a bit of reflection. So, in honor of this, I wanted to share with you 3 things that I learned from that moment of crisis, and we'll take them in bite size. So here's lesson number 1. Lesson number 1 is this: happiness is rooted in circumstances. Joy is rooted in the perspective that God is at work in our circumstances. Let me say that again. Happiness is rooted in circumstances. Joy is rooted in the perspective that God is at work in my circumstances. Now, I want to tell you when that became real to me. It has to do with shopping at Target, so forgive me. So I'm shopping at Target. This is early in the pandemic, before I really knew it was a pandemic. And I'm thinking to myself, the whole world has stopped all at the same time. What possibilities could happen if we know that God has either allowed or orchestrated something this broad and global, something unlike I've ever experienced before? And suddenly all of the trepidation, the fear, the uncertainty, the weirdness, the discomfort became amazement at the notion that God was watching the entire world all in the same way, all at one time. And I just got comforted. It was a good day. It didn't matter anymore what I even needed at Target, which I think was antiseptic wipes. Really hard to find in the early days. I was panicked over toilet paper, and I recognized God is actively involved the entire world all at once. He's involved in my circumstances. And that is a wonderful lesson to learn from crisis.